Collision repair diagnostics and mechanical diagnostics. What's the difference? So the difference is collision repairs and mechanical repairs will look at the same vehicle from two totally different perspectives. And it starts with the 3 C's. On the mechanical side, it's concern, cause, and correction. I'd like you to say that with me. Concern, cause, and correction. When a vehicle is being processed under warranty, it's very important for a technician on the mechanical side to identify that for an OEM. What is the customer's concern? What are they complaining about? Vehicle pulls to the left. Customer states the vehicle won't start. Customer states they hear a loud noise or they see a check engine light. The concern is very clear when a mechanic interfaces with that vehicle. Their job is to identify the cause. What is causing the customer's concern? And ultimately, what is the correction? So when a mechanical technician fills out their technician's story, it's important for them to identify the concern, the cause, and the correction. In collision repair, our 3 C's are a little bit different. We need to confirm, cause, and correct. So as we go down the list, you can see that all collisions are inherently different. There are no two that are alike. The collision side also sees the newest vehicles in the worst shape. Some of these vehicles are on their first tank of gas. The access to the control modules on those newest vehicles are also critical. We're chasing those safety components, the fuel economy mechanisms, and certainly the comfort and creature features. Inertia forces moving throughout the vehicle, welding operations, painting operations, vehicle disassemblies may impact those vehicle control systems. Collision also sees a lot of labor operations that drive ADAS calibrations, something very new to all technicians in the automotive space. So a couple of big differences between the OEM and the aftermarket tools, some of them very serious. Nissan's GT-R has a version of the central gateway that is now found in the new Sentra. This gateway prohibits the GT-R from communicating with any of the aftermarket tools. There's also a big difference in the module counts. A lot of the aftermarket tools are built on trim level, and so a higher trim level could have a different module count or a different wiring harness than a lower trim level. Thus, you can get inaccurate readings when you're running the health scan. Another thing that comes up is the updates. Typically, the Nissan scan tool is updated very frequently. We also see the aftermarkets only get between 2 and 4 updates per year. Remember, in collision space, we're dealing with the newest cars in the worst shape, so having access to the latest software for those vehicles is critical to a correct repair. Nissan also doesn't test the aftermarket scan tool, so it can't really comment brand by brand what they're capable of as it compares to their factory scan tool. Freeze frame data is another one that the OEM scan tool console provides. Freeze frame data is very valuable in the collision space. It helps us identify a mileage stamp of when a DTC actually happened in the vehicle. This is also great when you're trying to justify, is it loss related or not loss related to a third-party payer. Your instructor will now lead you in a brief discussion on the differences between mechanical versus collision diagnostics.